Give it a moment here. And we'll be heading out to the YouTube channel. Looks like we are custom live streaming. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. So, welcome everybody. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Just want to let you know that, unfortunately, and I hate to start off like this on our Ask Me Anything. There were a couple of people whose names we did not recognize. There was no first and last name associated with their display name as they came into Zoom. So unfortunately, we had to refuse their entry. It is very important that if you're going to join us here in the Zoom room, that we have a first and a last name. So please forgive me for doing that because we've unfortunately had issues with admitting people who are names that we do not recognize. But that doesn't mean that you can't watch us here on YouTube. So welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Happy Saturday. It is the AMAs with the amazing Robert Hollis. We will be starting in just a moment. Matt, if you don't recognize, there's a couple of people there. If you can, don't let those people in because we don't have names. I hate to say
Craig,
that.
if I can make another suggestion, if you invited someone and you recognize their name, put it in the chat. You know what I mean? But
They'll definitely help us out for sure.
yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of people don't realize that the easiest way to get on this Ask Me Anything is follow instructions. You know what I mean? So
exactly. So,
Be
all
difficult
right.
for some people.
I guess so. All
Most
right, enough of that. Let's get things rolling because we've got some things to get to today, and we are so glad to have you on board with us. We appreciate it. It is Saturday, May 11th, and it is time for the Ask Me Anything again, as I mentioned, with the amazing Robert Hollis. A few things before we do get started, though, that we need to share. Just because it is the start of our AMA and I'm stalling because I got some things I'm working on right here. So bear with me as we get things going. I see we've got people on here, new people that are joining us for the very first time, and we do appreciate their being here. Let's see. Okay, we got that. We got that. And we got that will be coming up in a moment. Thank you all very much for promoting the Hollis channel. We are now up to 7,194 subscribers. 6 more people. And we are at 7,200. So we thank you so very, very much, each and every one of you, for sharing this with us and for being a part of our amazing family and helping others join this amazing family. So thank you very much. Also got to welcome, we have our exclusive members, our Inner Circle and our Imaginators. We want to welcome some new people to both groups. Cece is joining the Inner Circle, and we have 2 new people joining the Imaginators. We have Michael Hickman and James Saunders Storytime. I think James is already a member, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, so welcome to each and every one of you. And of course, if you want to participate, we have hands up. That's awesome. We're going to go ahead and get ready for Ola and Lisa Marie. Robert has a special guest he's going to introduce to everybody. Before we get started, just a nice little phrase, share that we like to tell everybody, a nice little meme, things like that. I love this phrase because Charlie Chaplin said it, number one, and number two, it is so in line with much of the shorts that we've been sharing lately. And if you do see a short, please share it. We appreciate you for helping us out with that because we want to get the words out to people with ears that hear. But Charlie Chaplin said this, and I love it as a great way to start our AMA. You have to believe in yourself. That's the secret.
that's it.
Simple enough. So, without further ado, let's get our AMA started. It's Ask Me Anything, ladies and gentlemen, with the amazing Robert Hollis.
Thank you very much, Craig, the hostess and the mostess, and of course my son, producing and directing from the back. First announcement is this is going to be a short AMA. It's going to be an hour, and we have some really great announcements that we're going to do up front as well. And so to get directly into it, hi Nor, how you doing? To get directly into it, I seen Muhammad was on here too. Me and him are going back and forth on chat. So hello, Muhammad. Thank you very much. So what we're going to do is start out with Craig is going to show us a quick video, and I got a chance to introduce you guys to a very, very dear friend of mine. So we'll get going right away.
Hey, travel enthusiasts. Are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Introducing DreamTrips, the ultimate travel membership that lets you explore the world like never before. Finding the best travel deals can be overwhelming with countless websites and time-consuming research. And after all of that, you show up at your hotel and it doesn't look anything like the pictures you saw online. DreamTrips solves these problems for our members. We carefully plan your dream trip. We find the best hotels in the best locations. We plan once-in-a-lifetime experiences for you, and we deliver your dream vacation to you at unbeatable prices. Say goodbye to travel headaches when you join DreamTrips. With the DreamTrips membership, you'll get access to an exclusive travel booking engine with massive discounts like up to 60% savings on over 800,000 hotels and resorts worldwide. Luxury condo getaways for as low as $299 a week, all-inclusive 4- and 5-star resorts starting at just $80 per day, and a global cruise booking engine with rates as low as $29 a night. For example, book a hotel stay at a famous 4-star Las Vegas hotel and casino on the Strip, listed at $129 a night online. The DreamTrips member price is only $27 per night, saving you 79%. Members enjoy great deals on condos. For example, a 1-week stay at a 5-star luxury condo in Puerto Vallarta. Typically $3,010 online, only $397 through DreamTrips, an 87% savings. Members also can get great deals on cruises like a 14-night cruise from Florida to Barcelona, Spain for only $499. We offer 2 membership levels. Our standard membership at $79.99 is your gateway to incredible savings, unlocking up to 60% off on world-class hotels and resorts. For those seeking the pinnacle of travel luxury, our priority membership at $129.99 takes it to another level, with benefits like 24/7 concierge services and access to over 1,300 VIP airport lounges worldwide, because your journey begins the moment you step into the airport. And after just 6 months of membership, you will receive a certificate for a 4-night cruise for 2. But hold on, because we're not done yet. Enter our revolutionary loyalty rewards program. It's not just a program, it's your personal travel savings account. Our standard membership contributes $250 of loyalty points to your travel savings account every month. Choose priority, and that amount jumps to $400 of loyalty points every month. Watch your travel funds grow, accumulating over $3,000 yearly, just waiting for you to use them whenever you book your travel on hotels, condos, and cruises. As an added perk, the more you travel, the more you save, receiving 25% of travel dollars spent back into your travel savings account. And here's the kicker. Every point earned reduces your booking costs by $1. And these points, they never expire. As a DreamTrips member, you'll also get access to our flagship product, DreamTrips. What's a dream trip, you ask? It's your vacation of a lifetime and so much more. Imagine meticulously planned, unique experiences at iconic destinations worldwide. All the intricate details of your fantasy trip planned in advance, and an on-site dedicated host to guide you from beginning to end, all at an unbelievable price. Starting to get the picture? That's a dream trip. Explore the world with a DreamTrips membership and join our amazing global travel community. Become a member now to unlock exclusive perks and unbeatable savings. Get our standard membership at $79.99 monthly, or elevate your benefits with priority membership at $129.99 monthly. Don't miss this chance to grow your travel savings account, even when you're not on the road. Enroll today and secure endless savings. DreamTrips has sent millions of travelers on over 30,000 dream trips to over 70 countries. With travel booming, seize the chance to start traveling and saving today and join the #1 travel club in the world, DreamTrips.
Thank you very much, Craig. I hope you guys seen that. And Craig will post that video from our YouTube channel, and in the description, you'll see where I also put it up on Google Drive. So you can click on that link, download that video, and post it on your own YouTube and your own social media. Then also in there, you'll see a webinar that Josh and Mark Smith did about DreamTrips, and you'll see that also on our YouTube channel, and also a link for Google Drive for you to download it and share it on your video. So it takes a lot to get me jacked out of my mind. And, you know, if any of you know me, which if you do or don't, I 100% tell people, lead with the opportunity, lead with the opportunity, lead with the opportunity. Don't lead with product. Don't. This is the only, listen to me closely, this is the only product I've ever marketed that is the opportunity. And so think about that. You guys are going to see me sharing this everywhere. A couple of neat things you'll see in it is you come in for a membership, you help 4 other people get that membership, you no longer pay. You guys get 4, pay no more. I mean, come on. And if you stay on the membership for 6 months, you get free trips for you and somebody else. Now, here's a thing I want to tell you guys before I introduce our guest. You know, when I first seen this concept, it not only blew me away, but if you guys have a personal conversation with my wife, Terry, the funnest and most enjoying and fulfilling company Terry and I ever worked with was Pro Travel Network. Now, they had a lot of glitches in the comp plan for residual income, but from zero, I jumped into Pro Travel Network and made $50,000 my very first 50 days. And you'll see in the back office of MDC, if you click under training and then click on DreamTrips, that they have a PowerPoint that Mark uses. And all I did is consistently post the trips where it said, you know, this trip is $1,500, but you can get it for $300. So if you guys, back then, they didn't have these big, large groups of travel. If you go into social media today and look for travel groups, it's everywhere. Another thing I love saying all the time is, you know, when we finally know that we're no longer going to be on this planet. Again, we all hear it, right? You can't take it with you. But when you are in your last days, accumulating experiences that took your breath away with people you love, there is nothing better than that. And I was blessed to be in Pro Travel Network and become what is called I believe it was called a national marketing director, the highest position you could get. And the thing that really blew me away is, you know, we hit the top position and the company gave us a trip. And I might get the days wrong, but I believe it was 10 days, 9 nights, and all the excursions were paid for. There's a video that Anil posted, and I'm going to ask Anil to put his Facebook deals, our YouTube channel, so you guys can see this video. But it's the video that if you guys haven't seen, where I'm showing the suite in front of the cruise ship. And we walk out on the front of the ship and you can just see all these whales. And it went from island to city to city to city in Hawaii. And we would stop one place and they'd do a luau. Then they'd stop another place and we took ATVs all the way to where they filmed Jurassic Park. And I stood in the waterfalls. I climbed up the cliffs and stood in the waterfalls. And then we went to, they gave us jeeps on Maui, and we drove around on every beach in Maui. And then they put us on helicopters and took us over the volcanoes on the Big Island. And it was excursion after excursion. Oh, we went to Crescent Moon, where you go snorkeling. And man, if you ever ask Terry about that, it'll blow your mind. And guess how much this trip cost Terry and I? Nothing. And on top of that, they gave us an envelope when we walked on, handed it to my wife, and they gave us like $2,000 in spending money. So I think you guys are starting to see where MDC and DreamTrips is going. And so, I came up with this saying today in my connecting time. The world is ending. Don't you want to see it before it's gone? And so the very first thing that people are going to say, of course, is, I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I'll show you how to do that. So Mark Smith, one of the neatest things he said is that people have joined the monthly fee. Then what they did is, got their 4 and pay no more, and then actually earn money in the company to go on free trips. And their first investment was the only investment that they had. And so I think Mark Smith, the owner of DreamTrips, is pretty unique, because if you listen to the webinar, he even talked about, wait a minute, first of all, what company allows you to do 6 trips a year and they'll pay for it? I'm not aware of one. And then the other one that Jim Smith came on in the webinar, and he goes, wait a minute, someone could hit 1K and then they get 25% off the trip, but going 1K would make them enough money to cover that 75% of the trip, or if they hit 2 levels. So, there's a lot of analogies that I'll use, but I don't want to keep going. I want to introduce you guys to my guest here. Matt has met him. It was funny. Matt and Kyle were really, really young, along with my oldest son, Robert Hollis Jr., but they went on all these trips with us. I mean, we just went from every 6 weeks, we're going to a new trip. And it's fun for me to do that, for my kids and my wife. And so now I'm looking forward to doing it. So before I introduce you to Anil, how many of you want to go to Greece with me and Terry? Okay. Because I've always wanted to have trips based around my inner circle, my my imaginators, the people that are in my organization. And now we can do that. Let's just travel the world and do that. Now, the person I'm going to introduce you to not only got involved in Pro Travel Network before me, but listen closely. Like Chris Robinson and MDC, when I got involved, Anil Ramtreater was the person that already paved the path to let me know that it could happen. So he not only was a national training director, but he also had a number of them underneath him, including people that would be equal to super affiliates and 500K. So it was really, really neat to work with him. We worked really, really close together. And this guy is just an amazing, amazing freaking leader. So not only to learn from him and allow him to teach my people, but now for us to be working together in this company is pretty amazing. So I want to introduce my very dear friend, family member, brother from another mother, very incredible trainers, made millions in the industry, Anil. Anil, you here?
Hey, Robert, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly from Trinidad.
Yes, so actually I'm in the Caribbean right now. Talk about traveling and living the dream, because I'm based in Toronto, everyone. First of all, hi to everyone. Hi, Craig. Hi, Matthew. Thanks for allowing me to be a speaker today, Robert. I really appreciate that. And I'm so excited. I was excited when we spoke about My Daily Choice and me joining My Daily Choice to have access to the platform and work with you and Terry. But now with DreamTrips, I'm even more excited because you teach people how to tap into their imagination. So the operative word here is dream. And so Pro Travel Network, I'll share with everybody quickly what I got out of that opportunity. So the company was already in the US for 3 years. I was the first Canadian that joined because Robert and I knew the owner, Paul. So when he was bringing it to Canada, he called me. So imagine being the first person in the country in an op. And Robert's called me many times to be the first person in stuff. I was one of the first person he called about HempWorks as well. So I got involved in travel, and here's why. I want all of you to take some notes about what I'm about to share with you because it'll really help you appreciate DreamTrips and working with Robert, okay? Travel is one of the things you don't have to convince people about. You know, you may have a conversation to convince someone to lose weight or to take better care of their health or to sleep more or to go take care of their vehicle or to, so whatever. But you don't have to convince me to be on a resort. You don't have to convince me that beaches work. You don't have to convince me about a buffet or a bar or a cruise ship or being upgraded to the penthouse suite in a hotel. So I want all of you to really understand what DreamTrips can give you and your family. You ever hear around the dinner table at Christmas or Thanksgiving, everybody talking about taking grandma and grandpa or mom and dad on a cruise? Because the baby boomers are the biggest travelers still. Well, here's your chance to take grandma and grandpa on cruises. Here's a chance for you to reward the people in your life that you love. For those of you that own companies and businesses, you can now allow your employees to travel in style. One thing I loved about being in Pro Travel as one of the first people was I got to travel like a celebrity. Whenever I checked into a hotel, I told them, look, I'm a travel member on your property. Is there anything extra you can do for me? They upgraded me to the penthouse. They gave me coupons. They gave me access to the gym and all the amenities that VIP members had for free. I've been upgraded to bungalows on the beach at resorts. I've been given upgrades on cruise ships. Like Robert talked about, we were on the Norwegian cruise line to Hawaii, and they rolled out the red carpet. Why? Because the travel industry wants people having fun, because what happens when we have fun? We go talk about it. The fact that DreamTrips has over 3 million members is not an accident. You know how they got 3 million members? By people sharing their stories and photos and stuff. So I want all of you to really, really understand what you're in. It's not just about the money. Yeah, Robert and I had people making 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a month on our teams, but it was about the experiences. Most people wish they could travel more. In fact, when you talk to people at their job, what do they talk about? Oh my God, I can't wait till I get that week off so I can travel. Everybody's dying to get their week off at work so they can go travel. But so now you and I are able to bring that to people. And when you go on people's social media, any post they post, what are they talking about? They're talking about wishing they were somewhere else. They wish they were somewhere else. I don't want to be in Canada, it's too cold. Or I wish I could go skiing because where I am, it's too hot. Everyone always wishing they were somewhere else. Well, now you can make their wishes come true. And you can, with my DreamTrips, because I've been poking around and still trying to understand the platform, you can be someone's personal concierge. You can be someone's personal concierge. You can be the concierge for the people in your life and literally show them how to have fun and travel the world and enjoy themselves for once in their life and reduce stress and reduce aging. And imagine you can go on someone's social media and you see them on a trip in Scotland or Hawaii or the Swiss Alps or the Caribbean where I am, or somewhere, and they're posting their photos and they're thanking you because you're the reason they and their family are there, and you're the reason you're keeping them and their families together. Or maybe you got someone involved who had a company and they're able to take their employees and staff and clients around. And one more thing I want to share before I pass it back to Robert. Here's something I want all of you to really understand, so pay attention, especially Canadians and Americans. Do you know when you use your own product or you use your own product as a promotional item and you gift it to a client or you gift it as a gift to someone, it's 100% tax deductible. Yes, you can write off your travel. And here's why the IRS and the CRA in Canada allows it. Imagine, say, for example, let's just say you're at the Ocean Blue and Sand Resort where Robert and I have been in Dominican Republic. and you're sitting by the pool, and the person sitting next to you says to you, "Hey, what's your name?" And you says, "Well, my name is Anil. What's yours?" And he says, "It's Robert." He goes, "Why are you here?" I go, "I'm here because I'm part of a company called DreamTrips, and I'm actually here on one of our exclusive trips, being a member." And yeah, and I go, "Well, why are you here?" And he goes, "Well, I took a vacation. I went online and booked it through Expedia or whatever." And I go, "What did you pay?" And he said, 2,000. And he goes, "What did you pay?" And I go, $50. And because I'm here talking to you about it, I can write that $50 off on my taxes and my airline and everything, because I just talked to you about my business. It's 100% deductible. Can you write off your trip? No, I booked it on Expedia. It's a personal trip. So one word I want all of you to write down is the word vacation. Moving forward in this company, stop taking vacations. From now on, when you do your posts on social media, talk about vacations. Because with DreamTrips and also with High Life Travel, you now can write off your travel as a tax deduction, and it will, and the company's paying you to travel. They're paying you to enjoy your life with your friends and family and loved ones. And this is a dream come true. So imagine now this is possible for you. So I just wanted to share that quickly, Robert. I'm so stoked. My heart's pumping out of my chest. It's a good thing. No, it really is, Robert. If I could put my microphone to my chest, my heart's pounding. But thank you for allowing me to share.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Anil. How many of you can see? Make sure, Anil, that you post in the group, and Craig will move it where people can not only subscribe to your YouTube channel, but also follow you on Facebook. You guys, I think you can tell immediately why people are attracted to Anil. I mean, he's just so full of energy. He's so full of life. And he's also the life of the party. Our family loves him. And thank you, Anil, for taking your time to jump on and just such a short notice. I mean, I reached out to him this morning and he's like, yeah, for you, anything. So you guys can reach out. Anil's always got some incredible training on his YouTube channel as well. So thank you, Anil. I'm going to go through and answer some questions. Craig, back to you.
All right, before we continue, Anil, can you post that information in the chat? And then I will go ahead and make sure that it's also posted on YouTube. Perfect. Thank you so very, very much. Appreciate you. And Anil, welcome. We're so glad to have you share with us. Give Anil a hand, everyone. Thank you so very much, Anil. All right. So we've got 3 hands raised up right now. And let's see. There we go. So I see Jerome Marshall, Ola Meyer, but first, and since we are short, these are going to be the only 3 that we're going to do today. Okay, so thank you very much for your understanding, because we're going to try to wrap everything up at the top of the hour. If you are joining us on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that like button down there. That's the thumbs up. Oh, Coach Bob! I saw that.
Hey, maybe we'll get to him. Maybe we'll get to him.
All right. Well, I'll keep him in mind. How's that?
There you go.
Let's get her going. Lisa Marie Cook, go ahead. Open up and please share with us.
Hi, guys. I'm blessed to be here. Anyway, I don't have a question. I'm introducing somebody to Robert again. So Muhammad, if Uman, if you could open up and join us. He reached out to me today, and he's in a pretty large funk, and I thought he needed to talk to somebody. And Robert, he needs to get back on track. He just recently lost his mom, and he's still jobless after that ordeal. So okay, so Muhammad, this is Robert.
I see a Mohammed Rafiq. I don't know if that's the same as the person. No, he was on here a little while ago. I don't see him on at the moment.
I seen him come on and drop off, so we'll keep his eye open for him. Lisa.
Yeah.
And hi, Muhammad. The way you can get out of the funk is by just pressing reset on the computer. You got to shut it off and then reset it. And when you boot back up, Craig will post the audios for this book, and you just gotta reset. When it comes to losing, when it comes
I
to
gifted that to him already, so he's got to read it. He's got to read it.
A lot of people are when the student's ready, the teacher is peers, and I run into people all the time that are in a rut and they're stuck. And just know a rut is a grave with the ends knocked out. So you don't want to stay in a grave. You don't. And Anil, the reason he moved from Canada to Trinidad is because unfortunately he was taking care of his father for quite a while, and unfortunately he passed away. And I know when people lose people, because I have, and it's hard to reset. And what you got to do is focus on the memories, the good memories. And for me, whether you have this belief or not, the people that I lost, I just know are watching over me. And I just want to make them proud. I just want to make them proud. I want to do all the stuff I promised to myself and other people. I want to do it while they're watching them. So now I look at them as an individual that can help me on the other side. So I hope that helps you, Mohammed. And Lisa, thank you so much. We've been praying for your speedy recovery, and
thank you.
love you very much.
Yeah, love you too. Thanks, Robert.
You bet.
Lisa Marie, thank you so much. And yes, speedy recovery, please. All right. There we go. So next up, we have Ola Meyer. Jerome, you're coming up. So Ola, go ahead. And I just noticed Anil posted the stuff in the chat. So while Ola is talking with Robert, I will share Anil's connections there as well. Ola, go ahead, open up and please share with us.
Hi, Robert.
Hi, Ola. How are you? Ola from Sweden.
Hello. I'm deeply loved, highly favored, and blessed.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. How can I help you, my friend?
Yeah, my question is this. I have realized it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have if you don't have the self-confidence to do it.
Amen.
And I have to explain why, because I'm a salesman. That's my work. I make more money than most people do in a regular job. And a while ago, someone I know wanted to have a job, and I offer him a job, but he is afraid of working for profits.
Right.
And I try to explain to him, you're going to make more money if you work for profits than you do for,
wages.
Yeah, exactly. Wages. But he couldn't understand it. He couldn't,
Right.
He was afraid. He said, what if I don't sell anything? And I'm like, oh my God, I promise you, I'm going to teach
What if
you.
you do? What if you do?
Exactly. And I said, I know how to sell. I can teach you.
Yes.
And I got so frustrated. So now this is my question. Don't you get frustrated when you're going to teach someone like me or someone else?
No, Ola, I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
A person that truly cares for people, I see you as I believe you'll become. So,
Okay.
you don't have any children, do you?
No.
When you have children, you'll really get it, because they pick up stuff really slow, especially when they're young. It's like when they're young, they can't even keep their head up. Their head's just flopping around. You know what I mean? I think that's really got the idea of a bobblehead. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it takes them, a little while to even say a word like mama or daddy, you know what I mean? Or mom and dad. So when you really think about how you would help a child learn to do all those things, you just really don't care how fast. You just know that they'll get it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't get let down, Ola, because I don't put unrealistic expectations on you. So you're a family member, you're a friend, you're a business partner. And that's why it doesn't, I don't care when you get it, just that you get it. And I
Yeah.
can see you, more than any time in the time that you and I have known each other, I've never seen you have so many aha moments.
Yeah, I
As-
know. Yeah.
yeah, as you're doing this, you're going, oh, yeah, I understand. And I remember thinking of the same thing as your friend thought. I went commission. What do you mean commission? So if I work Monday through Friday, I could possibly get paid nothing. And he's like, yeah, but you could also make, $5,000. What's the most you've ever made in a week? $750. So you even see people that get commission jobs where they want a base. Can I get a base? Like, can I get a base salary that wouldn't allow me to put gas in my car and eat? More or less pay for rent. So it again is a change in mindset. It's just the point of imagination and them imagining. And this is what I would say to people like that. They go, well, I just need to get a job. And I go, great. Why don't you do this while you're looking for your perfect job?
Yeah.
And I just say, because it's still going to bring you in extra money and you could save on your travel when you finally get some time off. You guys think travel is big in the United States? It's nothing compared to other countries, right, Anil? Do you guys realize that there's countries that shut down in the rest of the world? They just shut down. This is holiday. We're not doing anything for 2 months, and everyone goes on a vacation. Yeah, we're a little different here in the United States. We want to open up Walmart 24 hours, 7 days a week. And it's funny that everyone can buy something on Christmas Day, Easter, Thanksgiving. Hey, if you forgot something for your holiday party, don't worry. The stores are open. And other countries go, no, that's not going to happen. So, Ola, thank you very much for bringing that up. What you want to do with them is instead of say, well, listen, let's find a way where you can learn to do this while you're looking for that perfect job.
But Robert, I just want to say I'm a very good salesman, and I know 100% I can teach him how to sell.
Yep.
No doubt in my mind. And then I realize I know how you feel. I know you can teach anybody how to do what you do.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
going. I still have, it's funny, it reminds me on a daily basis, Ola, how simple what I do is. I want to give you guys a quick example here. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Now, you guys already know that I share that I believe in what I do. How many people know that? All right.
Yes, 100%.
So I posted this video, and the first comment that I get, there's only 6 views. I want in. Going like, and everybody else is like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm not bragging here, but if you guys looked at all my social platforms, I posted more in the last 6 hours than some of you have posted your entire freaking career. Because, you're going to do this, Ola. There's no doubt. And so just find the people that are willing. And, whenever they ask the what if question, I just always go back to them and I go, you know, you could do this if you believed, and you're right on the money. And so let me give you some things that will make you believe in yourself. And if they won't listen to the audios, they won't read the book, then they're just the wrong person at the wrong time. And you just keep loving up on them, Just, you know, just really, there's still people that come in my business every single month because there are people that I loved up on for years and years and years and years. So my middle name should be Robert No Bridges Burned Hollis. I just don't believe there's people that are top producers in other companies and they're still friends of mine. And so now I can go to them and say, hey, what kind of excursions and stuff do you do for your team? Well, I've tried a couple, but usually my team can't afford it. Well, listen, what if we could find a way for you to become a part of a membership at DreamTrips and all your people could earn a trip for free? What? Yeah, we're going to Italy. We're going to Greece. Going with me? Ola, you and I will finally get a chance to meet. Looks
I
like
think
he's
Ola froze.
Yeah.
Did I froze?
Yeah, you did.
I would love to go to Greece with you.
Let's make it happen.
Absolutely.
You got to make enough spending money to bring your beautiful girlfriend.
Absolutely. Would love it.
All right.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Love you, Ola. You're awesome.
Love you, Robert.
Love you too.
Thanks, Ola, very, very much. All right. Time to welcome back a gentleman who looks like he's feeling a lot better. And we missed you, Jerome. Please open up and share and welcome back to the family. Yeah, you definitely look a lot better. So welcome, Jerome.
Thank you, Craig. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Robert and Matthew and everybody.
We missed ya. We missed you, brother.
I miss y'all too, but the weeks that I was recovering, I was taking some pills that would make me droopy, so I didn't want to be on Zoom, be droopy and stuff and scare Ola. So
well, I think everyone would have just looked at you as a guy that's just really excited and you're waving at everybody. So it's like it would have been great.
You're right. No, I'm going to be quick. But I love and appreciate y'all. I miss y'all, and I'm back, and the recovery's going well. Just got a couple other things to get taken care of. Then I'll be back at 100%. So God is good.
Awesome.
But on YouTube, I got my homegirl Ashton Smith. Her story is impeccable. She's a multi gold medal winner in swimming, and she's a wonderful person, a wonderful specimen. So I'll try to.
I was going back and forth with her. She's been bombing me like crazy, and I've been asking questions, answering questions crazy. She's in the Special Olympics, and she swims,
Yeah.
and she's blind, isn't she?
Yeah. Yeah. She has issues with her eyes. Yeah, blind. Yeah, she's her story is impeccable. She's the author just like you. So
yeah,
I look, and it's very inspiring. So my question was, would it be okay for her to, because she has big inspirations. She wants to be a inspirational speaker like yourself,
right.
and share her life story. So and then she's been having some issues with people trying to people messing around and stuff. So, but my question is it okay that if she joins the Imaginators and
yeah, why not? Why not?
I just want to make sure. I didn't know if
absolutely. The thing that I could tell immediately about Ashley is, man, when you find someone that's very focused extremely focused on what she wants to create, you got to just sort of help them. So hopefully Ashley will see us calling her out. But, you know, if I told her to pick one thing, I'll give her anything she wants to pick one thing. She would say, I want to be paid and make a full-time income from doing motivational speaking.
Right. Yes, that's her goal.
Okay.
Ashton. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things that's really, really amazing about that is that when people are that focused, then it's very difficult to get them to look at anything else they could do. You know what I mean? And so, you know, she was straight to the point with me. She was like, hey, will you pay me to speak for you? And I was like, no. And so, you know, my suggestions to her, and maybe you can get this across to her, but what she needs to do is do what other professional motivational speakers do. Build content on YouTube nonstop and build an audience.
I told her about YouTube, and I told her about the shorts, and I told her about getting in contact with not only you but with Professor Matthew about getting some skills on, you know, building the shorts and so forth, and looking at your
here's the skill. Here's the skill. You guys, every one of you want to make money on YouTube. Here's the skill. Put up 100 videos.
There you go.
Do and put up 100 videos. It's free to sign up for YouTube. It's free to upload videos. It's free to record videos.
There you go.
Now, here's what people do. They don't believe in themselves. So when people don't believe in themselves and they don't think they're enough and they don't think they're worthy, then it's all about them, and they just keep every day procrastinating doing the content. Well, I was surprised when I went to her YouTube channel, because to me, it looks like she started, which a lot of people start, but they don't keep their head down until they do 100 videos. So what they do is, we all do this, right? We have unrealistic expectations. We start posting content. We start reaching out to people that we don't know to share the content. And then what we do is we go, this is not working. Throw that out on the universe. I don't know what I'm doing. Throw that out to the universe. I must be doing this wrong. Throw that out to the universe. Just totally destroy yourself.
Right.
And so after you do that, then you stop. Why wouldn't you quit? Why wouldn't you stop if you're beating the hell out of yourself?
Right. Right.
So if there's anything that my mentor, and see if this sounds familiar, Jerome, my mentor said, listen, your financial woes and worries are gone if you do one thing. I go, I'm listening. He said, say as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. And he goes, Robert, I bet you can't get 70 people to watch a video in your first 30 days.
Right.
Wow. Just like Mr. Beast says, do 100 live videos. Do videos, record them, put them up. When? And this is what Bill said to me too. He goes, Robert, I give people this challenge and most people never do it.
Right. Right.
And then the other people, because they don't believe in themselves, will go, okay, I'm going to do a video a month.
Right.
All right. So 100 months from now,
right. Right.
you got 100 videos up. You see what I mean? And then he taught me this thing called momentum that you guys, if you haven't heard me tell this story, by far my best story. Because I was a mechanic, if you guys have ever seen somebody that broke down and their vehicle is stopped in an intersection, What most people do is they keep trying to start it. They call names, they beat on the steering wheel, they beat on the dash. And the more upset, frustrated, overwhelmed, pissed off, when you get in that energy, the universe the universe has got to have a sense of humor. So
Yeah.
they're like, oh my God, look at Anil's blowing a freaking gasket. So that's when people pull and they pull up behind Anil, honking their horn, rolling their window out, move your effing car, telling him he's number one. This just makes it worse. And
Yeah.
it keeps getting worse and it keeps getting worse. And then finally Anil, and I use this example with Anil because this is the kind of person Anil is. And he's like, screw this. No one's coming to help me. I got to move this damn car. So he opens up the door, puts the car in neutral, pushes against the door frame of the car and the steering wheel.
Right.
And he puts every bit of his effort in. When you do that, your energy changes and your focus. I got to get the car to move.
Right.
And you guys will watch all the people standing on the sidewalk, all the people that are honking, that are all pissed off. It only takes one person.
That's right.
Craig will probably find this video. I love this. I haven't talked about it in a long time, but it's called The Lone Idiot.
All right.
And he's out there dancing all by himself and everybody's going. Have you guys seen anyone that seemed like they lost their freaking mind because they're just dancing by themselves? And you watch this video and all it took was one other lone idiot to come over and start dancing with them. And then there was 4. Then there was 40. And now everyone that's sitting around goes, now I'm the idiot. I'm the only one that's not standing up and having fun. And it just changes the energy. So going back to the stalled car, one person stops, gets out, or one person runs off the sidewalk, starts pushing. Then everyone goes, well, now I look like an asshole because I've been yelling at him and flipping him off and telling him, you know, what's wrong with you. And so people will change their energy. And then you got 2 people, then you got 4 people. Now the car is moving so fast that you get someone that's pushing the car goes, get in and steer, because being in the doorway and trying to steer is not fun.
Oh, it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy.
So now you get in and you focus on steering again, and everyone's pushing you to, you know, the curb or the gas station or wherever you need to go. That is this business.
That's right.
That is life.
Right.
Everyone wants to help you when they see you helping yourself. And I say this all the time. It's like the universe. People keep asking me all the time, Robert, you like everything you touch turns to gold. I've figured out the universe enough to know that if I go wide open and I don't let up, just full out momentum, the universe goes, we might as well help him. It's like he's not smart enough to stop. We might as well just help him. He's like, his faith and his belief that he's gonna pull this off. Shit, we might as well just steer some people his way.
Right. You know, another thing that you call it too, what I was thinking is a spark, because a spark can turn into an. So that's another thing I'm thinking too. And before I stop talking, I wanted to say, Anil, nice to meet you, brother. Thank you for your words of encouragement, and thank you for sharing the video, Robert. And yeah, we go get it. You know, so we go meet up in Greece. Let's do it.
So in closing here, thank you, Jerome. I love you, brother.
Love
So in closing here, I want to share something with you. I know that I've done this before, and some of you might hear me, and then some of you might not get it yet. I do not look at anything as a coincidence, an accident. I don't. And I know people think their whole damn life's that way. Us coming up with the concept, and I say us because I come up with great concepts and ideas because I surround myself by amazing people. And my inner circle, my imaginators are my inner circle. They're their family, and I love you guys. And coming up with the idea of you got to help people imagine. You got to help people imagine. There is, listen to me closely, there is no faster time to get people to imagine by asking them 2 questions. Where is the favorite place you visited? You'll watch them immediately go, oh my God, me and my family one time went to a lake and we rented a boat and we went water skiing and got on an inner tube. Man, people light up. My wife's parents, you know, she grew up poor as I did. But you know, she remembers, hey, you know, one time we drove 4 hours to a place that was still in Montana. And don't get me wrong, you guys, I love this state. It's, you know, it's got some Yellowstone Park and Glacier National Park. It's got some pretty cool stuff in this state. You know what I mean? But yeah, she always says, you know, if she didn't meet me, she would have went nowhere. And I see Matt on here and even my oldest son, and I'm going to challenge them as well. You know, they have passports that have stamps in them. Their wives don't. So their wives got passports. And every time I get around my sons, we talk about, hey, do you remember Dominican Republic? Do you remember this cruise? Do you remember when we went to this country? Did you remember when you went to this country? And every time I do that, Amy and Hannah look at me like, I haven't been anywhere. Yeah. So I'm going to challenge my sons when they watch this. That's got to change, man. That's got to change. So, yeah, if your spouse won't take you, if your significant other or spouse hasn't taken you someplace, you guys can come with me. Because my father-in-law was one of those people. He was one of those people. Well, I've been to Korea and I've been to Hawaii and I've been to Japan. Yeah, fighting for the country. So he never wanted to go anywhere. He's like, well, I've already been to these places. And I would look at him and go, Monine, you must have really, really enjoyed those places. His wife, my mother-in-law. And she goes, I didn't go anywhere. I'm going like, that's not nice. So, hey, funny. I got Robert Hollis Jr. calling me right now. He must already got through to him. So I love and appreciate you guys. Start to dream again. Look at what you got to do to get to Greece. And I love and appreciate you. So, Craig.
All right. Wow. What a great way to wrap up this hour of AMA with the amazing Robert Hollis. Thank you, each and every one of you, for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us. Shout outs for people who participated in today's AMA to Anil Ramcharidar, Lisa Marie Cook, Ola Meyer, Jerome Marshall. Welcome back, Jerome. Also, a quick shout out to Kai Au. Kai is competing for Mr. Health and Fitness, and I posted the links in both YouTube and here in Zoom. Please go and vote. He is currently in second place. Let's get him up to that top level. I think we've got, 6 more days, Kai? Yep, 6 more days. Perfect. Okay, so vote for him. You can vote minimum once a day. Of course, you can also buy some extra votes too. So yes, I'm promoting Kai because he's part of our family. So if you vote today once, it's free. If you vote tomorrow once, it's free. If you vote Monday once, it's free. Do it. Let's get him over the top. Let's get him to number 1. And also a reminder, we had some things that we shared in the chat, the links that Robert shared and that Anil shared also. They're in both chats, in the Zoom chat and in the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat we're going to update as soon as we conclude today. For those watching on Zoom, if you want to get the chat, go ahead and in the meeting chat, click the 3 dots to the right where it says Ask Me Anything, the title of this Zoom. And then click on Save Chat. It will download to your computer as soon as we conclude this Zoom. Final shout out, of course, to our executive producer. Robert already called him out, but I'm going to call him out again. Matt Hollis. Matt, bless you and thank you for being our executive producer, our foundation. And thank each and every one of you for joining us here today on Ask Me Anything. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Okay, until next time, please be good to yourselves. Be cash. Bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and open it up so we can all say so long. And don't forget to go to roberthollis.com/join.
Thank you, Robert.
Hi, everyone.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day,
guys.
guys.
Love
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Hi, Deb.
And a happy Mother's Day to everybody,
Happy Mother's
too.
Day.
Mohammed,
You rock.
Kevin, Daniel, Raymond, John, Kai,
Bye-bye, Robert.
Let's
Kelly,
get these.
Sarah.
Let's
Hi,
go to
Sarah.
Greece. Come on,
Hi,
everybody.
Tom.
Thank
Matthew.
Thank you.
Fun.
Bye.
Peter and Linda, Peter and Linda, Peter and Linda. It's like,
Bye-bye, Robert.
Happy Mother's Day,
hola,
everybody.
hola from Sweden.
Hola.
Anil from Trinidad. Hi, Karen, Raymond, Bill, Coach Bob,
Yay.
Jerome, and Craig and Matt. I love you guys. Have a
Craig
great
and Matt.
weekend.
Love you.
We'll see you